playtime so important when it comes to our children, especially to reach those milestones. As parents, we know you go to the doctor and they ask you, have they done this, 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 and this, and you have that list, and sometimes it's a little worrying because you wonder if they really are meeting those milestones and how you can help them reach them. That's why we have Megan here. And of course, we're looking at some toys. We've already talked about birth to a year. You can find that on our website. Now we're going to go from that year old to 2 years. What are some things we need to do? What are some toys we can look at for
Absolutely. So thinking about that year to 2 year age, they're going to start to really build that independence a little bit more, starting to introduce the utensil use. Not only you modeling for them, but they're going to start to want to try that on their own. Working on the scooping, working on the poking with the fork, building those coordination components. Also things that you want to look at toy-wise, basic things, having your crayons. You know, these are so important. There's so many on the market. I'm really kind of a big fan of just your basic good old crayons. It's not uncommon. If you have any older kids, don't throw their crayons away at the end of the school year. Keep them, because honestly, you'll see me a lot. I will break the crayons so they're itty bitty. To promote that tripod grasp, which is so important for writing skills and building the precision. If you give them an itty bitty crayon, they're going to be able to hold it successfully. Obviously, your littles, you want to do it supervised so that they're not eating it. But you know, if you can do those itty bitty little crayons, pencils. If the pressure is hard with the little crayons, they have those little pipsqueak markers, which are kind of nice.
I've seen
a little bit more of the success. They have fat ones and then also skinny ones.
Because those fine motor skills, right?
Are
That's what
so
that is.
huge. Absolutely. It's that fine motor skills, and the more we can build it and build that strength, it's going to be so successful for lifelong learning.
What else do you have for that age group too?
Other things that I also brought, starting just with some of those basic block skills. They don't have to be the big blocks. They can also be little 1-inch blocks, you know, kind of like this. That you can work on. Have them work on that stacking component. If they don't quite have that coordination to stack them, you stack them. They knock them over. So getting that component of there's that cause and effect there too, but if I do this, then something's going to happen.
Sometimes this stuff you do anyway, but you don't realize what you're doing.
Absolutely. That's
crazy.
It is huge. And so, but getting some of those real early skills, which is great to build upon. Pop beads are another fun one that you can utilize. Find things that you have at home, honestly. But if you have the pop beads, work on that pulling apart, those two-handed skills, being able to separate and then bringing it together at the middle part of your body. So some of those coordinations and strength things.
And then with this, obviously drawing, painting, those kind of things.
Absolutely. 1 to 2, they should really start to do a lot of that spontaneous scribbling. Start to imitate those pre-writing strokes, which are your vertical lines, your horizontal lines, those circles that they should really start to get. You know, at that age, you'll see that circular motion come out, but really promoting some of those as well.
And of course, if people have questions, this is kind of just a small sample, but we can contact you guys, right?
Yes, go ahead and give me a call or any member of my team at the Children's Rehab Center. We're located in both Hastings and Grand Island, and we do offer free developmental screens if families do have questions. It's about 15-20 minute quick little glance, tell us what's going on. A lot of times we can say, here's some milestones that you can work on, things that you can run with. Give us a call if you have concerns. If there's some greater concerns, we can work with your physician and get you going.
No, for sure. Go to our website if you have questions, nebraska.tv.